Whoops. All right, there we go. Well, I have no idea how long I was disconnected. I didn't see any red lights or anything, but the YouTube dropped the stream. It looks like a while ago. Great. So we have quite a fractured live stream this week. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about today for some reason. But, well, thanks, Unknown Girl and Sedona, for hanging in there for however long that was. I don't even think we made an hour. But, yeah, here is the second half of the live stream. So I think I'm just going to go with something simple. Things are not, yeah, the mysterious crashes like that don't make me have a lot of confidence in getting this finished easily. I don't know what exactly is going on. Oh, I'll have to save it to the regular one. There we go. Yeah, so thankfully, I think I lost the donut, but I think Photoshop, the recovered file, caught everything else. So, yeah. Man, yeah, I've been really not doing well lately. All right, let's see what Restream says. Yeah, sorry everybody that got kicked. Yeah, and I thought the computer would I'd get it back under control and be able to just continue, because sometimes OBS will keep streaming and then the file is stitched together and it's one continuous file. But nope, everything went down. I have no idea why. There really wasn't anything excessive going on the system. Yeah, sometimes I stream and I've got Premiere and all kinds of crazy stuff open that I definitely shouldn't have open, but not today. So I don't know. Maybe some kind of two-tone look here. Yeah, so my suspicions were true. It was not a great day. It's not going to be a great day for streaming. Alright, a little bit darker maybe. Or maybe whatever studio owns Roar didn't want me to speak ill of their their amazing cinematic achievement. Alright, so one of these can just be metal. And then one can be more brass looking. Oh, that's closed enough. Surprising. Alright, hey K5, how's it going? Hello, Yum. Good to see you. Yeah, I died there for a minute, and nobody, nobody that was on the stream when I died is back. Maybe I took everybody down with me, so both Sedona and Unknown Girl were here, but I took them out. Yeah, have a good night, Yum. Thanks for stopping by. I just got back online after some sort of catastrophic, I don't know, computer disaster. I have no idea what I did, but it didn't like it. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe I'll just do Thursday this week or something, but yeah, the schedule's been so unpredictable. I can't I just, if I've got the time, I should stream, but I had a bad feeling about about today. And the internet was right. Oh yeah, Restream.io, the that service that I used to get this online, said that they are just starting. I'm sure it'll be plenty expensive, if knowing them, but they'll give you an ability to stream to a website. So that might be more fun for live stream shows and things that aren't going to be shut off, so we can do like movie commentaries and stuff. That would be really fun to not have to care about what we were streaming. All right. right. Or at least, not get shut down in the middle of it. All right. I don't know what these bags are. I'm just trying to put some slightly more interesting detail on these things. But thanks for stopping by, everyone. Yeah, starting a little bit early. I got to go do some picking up in a little bit. So wanted to get a nice, decent sized stream in. But if I keep crashing, it's not going to work. That's right. Yeah, I'm not. K5 isn't suffering for the stream. Yeah, it's just been because of my daughter's schedule. So I'm working. I'm still working from home, obviously, because you haven't seen me in the office for a while. But I'm still working from home, so I'm around to pick her up and everything. So I need to start a little bit early to get some time in. And oh wait, what was that all about? Weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's just a new schedule, a junior high school schedule problem. Whoops. But yeah, things always have to adjust. And of course, the priority is her education and not my streaming. Yes, that's how it always is. All right. So yeah, sorry I gotta make sure I'm making it hard for K5 to stay awake. Nice. Yes, I'm being too convenient recently. Right. Yeah, it's hard to find a good balance too between the Europe and North American times and stuff. And just I just got to do it when it fits is my only problem. All right. Yeah, now my busy university day is Mondays, so that changes things a little bit too. So I guess it gives me like an extra day, an extra flexible day to move stuff around during the week. Which I probably should have done this week. This is very, very amateur hour. Whoops. This week, yeah, I can't highlight anything there. Maybe just do some shiny stuff. All right. Something like that. Yeah, but I'm glad people could stop by. Keep them dumb and in line. I agree with you, Yum. Why educate them? They're just gonna try to be TikTok stars anyhow. Yeah, it's pretty brutal with these last couple of years, as if people's existential crises weren't bad enough. Just being in the weird generation, a pandemic and World War III and all that good stuff is probably not making anybody feel very secure, or at least thinking about their future very optimistically. That's been a thing for a while, kind of the no future mentality in Japan, because the big jobs aren't there anymore. Things are super deflated, and the population numbers are down too. So everything is getting more competitive. So a lot of people are just kind of, a lot of young people, they're just kind of checking out, just giving up on the Something about the handle. That's all I think I'm going to be able to do with that joke. All right. And maybe something about looking a little taller since the last time you saw him. But that shouldn't be possible. Yeah, I'm just paranoid now. Things are gonna freeze up on me again, so keep saving, keep saving. Hey, unknown girl. You made it back. I'm getting a deja vu. I thought I just saw you. Was that a different day? It would not be hard to convince me that that first stream did not happen. I've been very easily confused recently. Yeah, it's very bizarre. So yeah, I still don't know. I'm sure it's fucking Google Chrome related. I'm sure I just had too many tabs open on Chrome because I was doing my visa renewal thing. So maybe I had too many government website tabs open. All right. So just a weird misunderstanding. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to be pretty light on creativity this week. I gotta commit to something here. Okay, maybe a little bit bigger. They're kind of a little stranded. Yeah, because if we're going to go a little bit, yeah, about closer to that size, yeah, they'll be all alone. But that shouldn't be possible. Come on. Oops. All right. K5 is already gaslighting me. What stream? What are you talking about? Yes, I was not previously online. Don't believe it. Anything Sedona and Unknown Girl may say is not true. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I had bad luck on the last Friday stream too. The tablet that I was using for chat disconnected from YouTube, so I totally lost that as well. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about especially for that weekly chat, about doing that thing where the chat comments will come up under the, instead of doing the chat stream or whatever, having it on the sidebar, which is not even very readable, is do something, because a lot of, especially for the weekly, a lot of the comments are good kind of responses to what we're talking about, so that might be fun to have that happening dynamically instead of going back at the end of the conversation, rewinding and talking about everything again. We'll give that a shot. But I got to figure out which tool or whatever that is, if Streamlabs does that, or with Stream Elements or whatever, where if you comment in YouTube or Twitch, you can actually have a graphic of it with like the avatar, the user's avatar pop up, and not just for like super chats or whatever, but for, you know, anything. I'll take a look through Streamlabs and see, do some research, hopefully before Friday. All right. Well, let's go take a look at. Yeah, I think that would make the, especially the weekly, a little bit more fun because people are responding to things while we're talking, and I don't want to stop the flow between Chris and I, but it might be good to have that on screen because the chat is really on topic and everything with the weekly because we're all talking about nerd stuff. All right, so let's switch over to the comments. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's right. I had to restart. It worked the last time, I swear. Bum, bum. How about this? Sure. There we go. Is that the right size? I didn't freeze again, did I? Oof. All right. So let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and this is the 21st. And I don't know. I don't think we have the today's isn't out yet. It's still a little early. All right. So for April 21st, yes, the eye inspired. I hope I is doing okay. That sounded like a difficult situation, but yeah, the eye inspired pine tree. It was difficult to imagine ever being that perfectly pine shaped. Uh-oh. Let's see what the comments are looking like here. She's putting the taupe in topiary. Nice. Peanuts made it work. Oh, there we go. There's a Charlie Brown Christmas reference. Must have had some work done. I'm going for the natural look. Yes, of course, the Charlie Brown Christmas style tree there. All right, art museum gift shop mugs were frivolous over function. Oh, This should frivolity over function, right? Or frivolous over functionality. Something like that. That wording is not right, is it? April 19th. I'm sure someone's gonna say. My late Okay, this is sad. My late loving wife and I had a few very weirdly shaped coffee mugs through the years. We used them until we found out just how hard they were to clean. Most of them ended up holding pens or pencils or even potpourri. Nice. I don't know art, but I know, but I know want the one. Not, but I know want the now want the one I can drink from without spills. Yes, they mostly look horribly shaped. Maybe I know I want the one. All right. Yeah, there's a better way to say this. Art museum gift shop mugs were frivolous if form over function, but it should be frivolity over function. Maybe the noun is better. Anyhow. Yeah, cleaning them would be annoying. All those weird shapes. Wow, 29. Oh, I didn't mark those last few. So the 14th was that alcohol in the skull-shaped bottle did not need any warning label. Ah, the alien vodka skull. CT scan. Oh, that's right. Also works for hot sauce. That's right. We did these last time. All right. So here, let me mark the ones that we just did so I can remember. Oh, boom. And then today is coming up. Let's try a couple of random. See how random works. It'll probably just be yesterday's. Ooh, lotion. Lotion tissues were more amazing than either lotion or tissues could ever be individually. Lotion tissues. They're certainly not good for wiping off your glasses. That's for sure. Alright, is it just... Yeah. Lotion tissues. Alright. 2015, March 19th. This new tea bag shape may have had ancient origins. Oh, that's right. They switched to that weird net, that kind of pyramid-shaped net bag, at least like Lipton. Some other brands did. I like that old The old style one, the one you can like put on your eyes when they're all red and swollen. Yeah, this new one is very strange. I think it's like a synthetic, like a nylon netting or something. It's something very strange. I guess it steeps better. I'm sure that's their motivation, but I like the old ones, the old flat tea bags. Or out of this world origins, depending on who you ask. Oh yeah, ancient aliens. Yeah, I should have. Extraterrestrial probably would have been funnier than just Egyptian references. Okay, 2011, September 13th. Their work went from suction to just plain sucking. No likes on that? A sucking joke? Alright, is that bad? I agree totally. No, no context there. There we go. There's Christmas packages. The delivery process killed any holiday spirit the packages may have contained. Oh, 2020. I definitely drew this on stream with my little motion blur there. Alright. Yeah, I think I've been through... Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, come on. They've had their insides pulled out. There's always anticipation. Oops, there's always anticipation, though. My shift's already over already. I just want to get out. There's package on the pavement. Yeah, I'm sure that's how most of that went. A gift I bought and had sent to someone from Amazon was returned. From what I gathered, the delivery person just didn't feel like delivering it. Yeah, or they just throw your mail in a ditch and set it on fire. Without consequences. Alright. Was that all 5? Yeah. Oh, there must have been a reply in there somewhere. Does this mean they're gutless? Nice. Alright. That's a good one. Ah, thank you, Unknown Girl. Oh, here's a squished sandwich joke. Yeah, you guys definitely saw me draw this too. This is 2021. The apple professed his innocence in the mashed sandwich incident. Trace him. The indent. We have more than proof we need. Right. Oh, spaghetti. Look at that drop shadow on that spaghetti. Sticking to the wall was now no longer proof of anything. So that doesn't mean it's al dente. Alright, one like. Now there's 2. But the package, the idea of the package in plastic, the spaghetti is stuck to the wall. Alright. Uh-oh, April 1st, 2014. Technology now had the ability to pre-disappoint us. Nice. Uh-oh, reminded me of George Carlin's observation on airline announcements. What did it mean to pre-board? You get on before you get on? So I guess pre-disappoint would mean to be let down before you're let down. Thanks, but once is once too many. Thank you. I guess it's better to be pre-disappoint them than to get someone's hopes up and then disappoint. That's true. 8 years ago, Katina. All right, one more. 2018 garbage jokes. The wastebasket knew he would play an uncomfortable role in the paper cup's future, and he would just be trashed. All right. Oh, well, I think we're still live. So let me double check. How long did we make it that last time? Oh, the app completely closed too. Oh, Unknown Girl commented too. Yes, I'm having difficulties. Oh, that's weird. This is the second one. Oh, it's nice. I put you right on the live video, but I have no idea how long that first time was. I don't think we even made an hour. Yeah, it was probably like 30 minutes, which we're not even hitting yet. Anyway, all right. So let's cut back to the drawing part. And I have a very weird Thai snack, a Thai inspired, or I guess a Thai created snack today. So not very Japanese, but strangely Asian. So I hope you guys are ready for the magic of Thailand. I'm really worried about this flavor, but we'll see. I think they'll make it. Oh, sorry. Something is playing audio. There we go. I love hearing my tinny voice coming from some random device. All right, there we go. Just move this over here. Yes, K5. Hello, hello. Are you still there? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll try some double butter, sugar, garlic, kind of crackers. Oops, kind of toast. They're they call them rusk here, so that kind of dried bread, those little toasted bread things. So we'll give that a shot. Oh, actually, I guess we're just to the writing portion, if this in fact works. All right. So something about he seemed a bit larger than when he saw him last time, but that seemed seem to have grown since the last time they met. This is a long one, though. Seemed to have grown since the last time they met, but that wasn't possible. Bum bum bum. The mystery of the slightly larger coffee mug. Or teacup? I don't know what that is. A chubby little mug-like object. He seemed to have grown since the last time they met, but that wasn't possible. I don't know. I don't even know if the rhythm of that is any good. Oh, what does Twitch think I'm actually doing here? Am I back? Yes, possibly. All right. Yeah, weird. Well, we'll keep trying. He seemed to have grown since the last time they met, but that wasn't possible. Was it? Bum bum bum. All right, something like that. I wanted it to be a little bit of nonsense, and then these guys. His handle. What is so forward or laying forward? Laying forward. Always made him look sad or something like that. Something stupid. His handle in. Oh, this is another long one. In that position, always made him look sad. I don't know. I don't know. His handle in that position always made him look sad. Welcome to the chat. Look a little sad? Just sad. A depressed carry-on. I don't know, not a carry-on, a cosmetic case. Yeah, this is a very antiquated piece of luggage or lunchbox or whatever. It's up to you. Oh, couldn't handle it anymore. Oh, that's good, K5. Yeah, that's really good. Let's see. Couldn't, yeah, handle it anymore. Uh. A sad handle position or something, yeah. Something about, yeah, that will make even less sense if I try to equate it to a hairstyle. All right, he seemed to have grown since the last time they met, but that wasn't possible. Yeah, I think that's enough for that. That gets the idea across. The not making any sense. All right, and then handle. His handle in that position always made him look sad. Looking so depressed, he couldn't handle it anymore. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I want to make sure it's clear. It should be clear which one is looking sad. So it made him look sad, but he wasn't feeling sad. Oh, and he wouldn't even know until someone told him, right, that it looked like that. I just couldn't handle it. Too much to handle. Let's see here. So, sorry, unknown girl. Thank you so much. I think I replied to your email, but thank you again for editing some more snack shorts. Snack shorts, editing out the convenience store segments from a couple of the other episodes or the live streams. Thank you so much for your work on that. I'll get those posted as soon as I can, and hopefully I make a playlist too. I think that'll help a little bit, and maybe someday I'll have another subscriber on this channel. All right. Handle that position always made him look sad. I guess. Yeah, it's not. Oh, Mountain Dew came out with a spicy drink. Oh no. Yeah, I thought. What did I see? Oh, that was in Japan they did the ramen, the cup noodle. That's right, cup noodle flavored sodas, which I haven't seen anywhere. I keep looking out for those. Those will be a horrifying convenience store segment. But spicy, yeah. Oh, let's see. So is it like to drink with your flaming hot Cheetos? You can have a spicy dew. Flaming hot, yeah. Oof. I hope it's cinnamon. Heat, bursts of heat and lime flavoring. Spicy meets sweet. Wow, that sounds horrifying. I guess, yeah, because they're not really saying what the flavor is. Are they? Those are just flames. They're not like showing like peppers or anything. But if it was kind of like that chili sauce, that Thai chili sauce, that's a little spicy and a little sweet, or kind of very sweet, that might be kind of okay, but if it's too fruity, it might be very strange, especially if it's like an artificial red flavor. Oof. I'm really curious, yeah, how that would taste and how well it goes with Flaming Hot Cheetos. Mountain Dew Spark. Now I'm clicking on ads or clicking on links on the Mountain Dew. Raspberry lemonade. All right. Their boldest flavor of the year. If raspberry lemonade is a bold flavor for Mountain Dew, then I think they've got bigger problems. Wow. Flamin' hot Mountain Dew. Yeah, if it is actually spicy, then you should heat up the Mountain Dew before you drink it. That's like a... That sounds like an Epicac. Oh, yeah, a homemade Epicac. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Nice. Found it only a few days ago. I haven't tried it yet. Did like it. First, it was 7 out of 10. He said the spice lingers in the back of your throat. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, because it depends on what they use for the spicy flavor. I would imagine that if you're going to do like spicy candy in, at least in the US, is always like atomic fireballs and everything. They're just cinnamon, like a spicy cinnamon. But if you're going to mix a fruit flavor, yeah, I don't even know. That could go horribly wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Did they? Because I know they have like all those crazy drinks, like in Mexico and stuff. They do all those. I forget what they're called, but the mixed drinks that have like gummy worms and stuff. They have like alcohol, but they also have combinations of either spicy things like savory things or sweet things. Kind of like the stand drinks. So I wonder if it's inspired by that, because I think Mountain Dew like leans kind of heavily into stealing other people's other cultures' flavor ideas. I don't think they're terribly original. Limited time only, of course. Wow. Yeah, I'll look on YouTube later and see if somebody has tried it. Lime and heat. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, because if it's savory, ugh, yeah, sodas that are like meat flavored or whatever, it's not a good idea. Like a sauce kind of a savory vegetable kind of flavor. That's not good at all. All right, his handle in that position always made him look a little sad. Yeah, something. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be clear enough that I'm referring. If I use the pun, I don't think it's going to be clear enough that I'm referring to handles. So look at them. Their handles are different. You look down and say his handle in that position I made him look sad. And you look at him and say, oh, yeah, he does look a little sad. I guess that's the joke. Look at it. This crazy Mountain Dew site. So how many... So did they rotate flavors now? Did they just not... Oh yeah, I guess it looks like Gatorade. They've got so many flavors: Major Melon, Code Red, Voltage, Live Wire. I remember Taco Bell always had a weird Mountain Dew. So their Kickstarter is like an energy drink. Yeah, vitamins, caffeine and B vitamins. Amp. Wow. Yeah, a few of the kind of discount vending machines around here had some, occasionally have like regular Mountain Dew in them. So, but it's been a while. I gotta buy some Mountain Dew gear though, definitely. My NBA 2K hoodie with the Mountain Dew logo on it. Or a scarf. There we go. A winter scarf with a Mountain Dew necktie. Oh man, they got it all. Bow tie. Yeah. Camouflage socks. Belt buckle. Oh no, the bucket hat is sold out. Oh, come on. That's funny. Uh, yeah, I don't like they. Well, I guess it's been a while that it's been like that though, since they did the abbreviation for Mountain, the MTN do. I guess to make the logo a little more compact, but I like the old one, the circular one, or even the one. Yeah, I like it when it's the full word and then the smaller do. That works better. Mountain Dew. Yeah, it has been a while. Is it just me, or is Mountain Dew less carbonated? It tastes. Or I always thought especially when I was a kid, that it was the one that seemed to have like less bubbles, especially when you drink it like right out of the can or right out of the bottle. You didn't seem to be able to burp quite as much as you could from just a Coke or a Sprite. But yeah, Mountain Dew, yeah, always seemed a little flatter. I wonder why. Maybe all that caffeine can't stand carbonation. All right, I think it seemed to have grown since the last time we met, but that wasn't possible. Physically grown? Do I have to say that? Emotionally? Did he grow? He's grown emotionally. Oh, what's going on here? Where'd the chat go? Ah, Baja Blast. There you go. Chaser of milk. Oh, spicy Mountain Dew. Hot, spicy Mountain Dew and milk. That would be the perfect combination. Sorry, you guys are like, now he's reading the Mountain Dew website. Uh, yeah, it's an odd taste because I think they pretend it's lemon lime or something, but it's more just like green. Yeah, green flavor. All right. So I think we'll go with that. Thank you for your suggestions. K5, always appreciated. Oh, where the heck is the? Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, Photoshop crashed. I guess that should have been a clue that things were not going well. Just while I was getting ready for the stream, I opened the file with the cartoon on it from last week, and Photoshop just crashed when I wasn't even looking. It was just closed. So maybe I should have anticipated something bizarre happening. All right, his handle in that position always made him look sad. I didn't just save that file, did I? Sometimes I automatically do things. All right. Let me make sure. Oh, good. All right. Oh no, be careful, unknown girl. You don't want to hear that testimony in your sleep. I think that'd be some pretty bad dreams. Uh, yeah, someone on a podcast was telling a Johnny Depp story, and I guess he's been, like a child actor long enough and stuff that, at a hotel, and he's got so many people like handling stuff for him at a hotel. If he wants something, he has no idea if there's nobody that can bring it to him. No idea how to get it, and I forget what it was. It was something simple, something you get at a drugstore. He didn't know what a drugstore was. Didn't know what that would even look like. Didn't know where you would go. Yeah, it's just one of those things where you just like tell someone and then magically they show up holding it. Yeah, well, just like that joke that ask somebody with too much money how much a quart of milk or a liter of milk costs, and they don't know because they've never bought one. All right. Yeah, so no, it's no wonder those sort of people have crazy relationships. I just hate the fact that Amber Heard, like, seduced him away from his wife, to just be a nightmare. Yeah, nightmare partner. But I guess, yeah, maybe they all go sideways when you when you're that burnt out. They all go sideways. All right. But, okay, so let's move on. Oh no, what's going on here? I see red. Yes, okay. Oh, maybe I was just watching myself read the Mountain Dew website. Okay, no red. We are still live. Let's do the some convenience store. All right, so here we go. Yeah, we'll just do the regular. Okay, so today I have a non-Japanese snack in Japan. So this was from a Japanese convenience store, but it is from Thailand, and I could tell because, oh, so it's like a mint green packaging, and I was hoping it wasn't going to totally key out. So yeah, maybe this isn't going to make much of a segment. You can see a little bit here. There's a little bit of Thai writing. I don't know what that language is called, or the alphabet is called, but it is a PunBun or PunBun, a crunchy rusk, sugar, butter, and garlic cracker, like a sweet cookie cracker thing. And you can see the little. So yeah, the front is like totally in English. So I thought, what is this, and why is it sugar and garlic? That sounds terrifying together. But as you see on the back, it's all Japanese. So it's made for the Japanese market. And yeah, so it's double butter, no margarine, and it's got garlic. Oh, it says at the top too. Rich butter, no margarine or shortening, and no artificial coloring. So yeah, this won out against a lot of real crazy stuff. So let's see how this goes. It just sounded like such a strange combination, but in a Thai kind of sense, like a sweet and spicy, sweet and savory mix. I could see it working. I'm just worried about that first smell that you get when you open the bag. Sometimes that's pretty brutal if it's a strange flavor. Oh, yeah. Whoa, it's really garlicky. It's really garlicky. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, I can smell both the butter, or all three, the butter, the sugar, and the garlic all at the same time. It's really bad. Whoa, it's really strong. Yeah, sometimes you get like a stale, kind of strange smell when you open these bags, even if the flavor is actually pretty okay. Okay, so a rusk, so it's just kind of a dried piece of bread. I guess, yeah, like a lightly toasted bread, like a Melba toast or something, like those toasted crackers. So there it is. Oh, and you can actually see. Look at that. You can see it's got butter and garlic and sugar. So instead of cinnamon sugar toast, this is garlic sugar toast. The smell is bad. Okay, K5 is demanding that I eat the whole cracker. Okay, I'm not even gonna take a bite. I'll just put this whole one in my mouth, and maybe suddenly the stream will go dark again. Oh, it's really bizarre. The flavors they don't really mix at all. So the cracker itself is sweet. It's like it tastes like a butter cookie, and on top is garlic and butter. So it's a like garlic toast sugar cookie. But it's almost like you ate the two things at the same time, and they don't really mix very much together. It's not bad. It's just really confusing. Then there's no like combining. I'm gonna have garlic breath. I'm gonna have sweet garlic breath. There's no really combining of the flavors. They're totally separate. It's like, okay, for half a second you're eating garlic toast, for half a second you're eating a sugar cookie. It's just kind of mixing all around. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. It's not bad. It just doesn't make any sense. It's very confusing. Yeah, because garlic is so strong, but complemented with tomato or some sort of meat or fish or something. It has it complements, and then it kind of like changes the flavor a little bit. But it's just garlic. It's just totally garlic, garlic butter and sugar. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, I don't think a Japanese company would have ever come up with this kind of combination of flavors. I wonder if this is a traditional like Thai flavor. I wonder if there's like a Thai dessert or some kind of like vendor food or a sweets that tastes like this, because it's a really weird combination. Let me just do a quick search. Something I could have done before I started the stream. Um, yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, they're just showing chicken and garlic sauces and stuff. Really strange. Yeah, if it didn't have the garlic, it would be good, and if it didn't have the sugar, it would be good. So both ways would be nice, but it's both at the same time. Yeah, if you dipped it in something, it might be really crazy. Yeah, I don't see anything online that talks about. Oh wait, McCormick garlic butter cookies. Well, there's something, but with no sugar though. Yeah, Malaysian butter cookies, no garlic. Yeah, it's really strange. It's just like a little sweet piece of toast. Yeah, I don't see anything kind of referencing this flavor combination, but it's possible that it may be some kind of bread or something that someone makes at home and then toast, or it could just be like a style of like snack, like just toast, butter toast with sugar and garlic on it is a maybe a homemade kind of thing, just like we do cinnamon sugar. I still can't figure it out. I still can't understand, because it's not mixing. It's not like the the flavors don't complement each other. They stay kind of very separate. Wow, weird one. This is a really really. I'm trying to like figure this out. I'm hoping like that. You know how like flavors kind of stick in your mouth or whatever. I'm hoping is like something builds up, like either the sweet or the garlic, that it's going to start to make more sense, but it doesn't. Yeah. And the smell is confusing too, because you smell like garlic toast. First you smell the garlic and the butter, and then there's like this sweet thing. Yeah, I'm so confused now. This didn't help my mental state for the day. I was already really out of it. Yeah, I can't I can't understand like I guess it's sweet enough that you wouldn't like dip it in anything. Then it could get really crazy. Like if you like you said, K5, like ranch dressing or something would make it really crazy, because it would still be very sweet. I don't know. And there's no real suggestion like what to do with it besides just a snack. But I'm guessing though, and especially like the cute, well, you can't quite see it, but the cute way that they're making the little guys making toast. It must be like a homemade kind of flavor, like peanut butter and jelly kind of thing. Just something that people do at home that you can make. I don't know. That's really weird. It's got to be other things better than garlic. Even my food is fucking with me. Exactly. Oh, what a day! I'm confused by a toasted cracker. It's got me all messed up. Wow. Yeah, that's really weird, because it's not. It's frustrating because it's not satisfying in either way. It'd be kind of like eating like a bite of a roast beef sandwich and a bite of cherry pie or strawberry shortcake or something at the same time. It's just like, okay, yeah, nothing's like working together very well. Weird. Very buttery though. But that first waft of garlic and sugar, there's got to be the recipes that use, garlic and sugar, like sauces and things that use a little bit of sugar, and like even I think some people in their tomato sauce, like like Italian style tomato sauce, put sugar in there. So it must be okay. I can't believe I've got sweet garlic breath now. Sweet garlicky butter breath. Oh, cheese. Yeah, cheese might, because yeah, sugar and cheese is not a bad combination. So like if you melted cheese on it, yeah. Yeah, it's off to try that sometime. Do like garlic powder, butter, garlic powder, and sugar on toast, and see if that, like, oh, okay, now it makes sense, because it just may be the way that they made it with the snack. So too much sugar or something. Because that's why I think they're calling it double butter, because I think the cracker is buttery. The cracker tastes like a sugar cookie, like a very buttery sugar cookie. Then there's a layer of butter with the garlic on top, and there's actually like green stuff, isn't there? So I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's like, you could see there's green stuff. Keying out, of course, green stuff on the cracker. So what exactly is that? Basil or something? Some sort of... Oh yeah, I don't know the kanji for enough, or so it might be some sort of herb or something. Yeah. So that should push it towards the savory. So why is it sweet? Why is it so sweet? Yeah. Very confusing. Okay, one more. Very confusing. Yeah, so if you're going to consider savory and sweet a binary in snacks, this is a non-binary snack. It doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder what the green is on there. I can't taste anything of whatever that green is. There's no kind of cilantro or any kind of taste like that at all. Maybe it's just for color. Wow. Okay. Well, now I'm really, really confused. Oh, out of 10, I don't know. It's like a W out of 10. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I can't. It's a exclamation point hash sign asterisk out of 10. Yeah, it's not satisfying at all. It's like really a frustrating kind of flavor, because it's not, because I feel like I am like eating dinner and dessert at the same time, which is very strange. But in a very mild way, like in an offensive way. So it's probably, I'd say like a, I don't know, it's a very neutral, like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. It's not going to become your favorite snack, but it's not going to send you to the hospital. But that first smell, that first opening the bag is very bizarre. Double butter. Well, thank you, Thailand, for confusing me. I guess yeah, I'm not going to make any ladyboy jokes, but I guess Thailand is all about confusing your senses. Okay, enough of that. Okay. Wow, very strange. And sorry again for the the bag like totally keying out. I gotta be more careful about which packages I choose from now on. All right. Yeah. So some runners up for this were plum flavored dried squid crackers, or the other one was dried what is it called? Natto, dried natto, so fermented beans, the beans that smell like funky French cheese, beans that were beef and wasabi flavored. So you may see one of those coming up in the future. Those both sounded brutal. And there was a potato, like an adult potato flavor snack that looked kind of good. So keep an eye out for something like that. Yeah, I need something that like is firmly sweet or savory now. I feel like I'm in this weird flavor limbo. So yeah, I found a couple of things that might be candidates for future segments, but wow. Yeah, this the convenience store that's kind of nearest to the station. They have a lot of very limited, so maybe they only get one case of it or whatever, promotional kind of snacks. Like I was showing you the Mr. Donut promotional stuff, and then the before that the yakiniku restaurant, their promotional chips. So they have a lot of these weird random things, more so than I've noticed at some of the other stores. I think like Family Mart, maybe because they're so huge, they don't dabble dabble as much in the odd in some of the odd stuff. But yeah, this one for some reason does seem to get a lot of like odd, and maybe because we're kind of countryside, the western part of the country is the older part of the country, kind of countryside. So you know how in the U.S. some strange, more rural or more like tiny small town markets become test beds for things. Maybe that's what they're doing here too. Is they're just letting kind of simple folks try these bizarre flavors and combinations of things before they're unleashed onto the world. But yeah, in that same way that they might be using it for more of a test market, because I don't see this kind of like random nonsense so much in other stores, which is good. It's good for the stream because there's always something weird to find at the stores. And yeah, very recently too, they've been doing a lot of odd odd flavored things. But yeah, so more to come. So thanks everybody for watching me be very confused at the at what I was eating. Yeah, it's just strange. There's nothing like that. Because I'm trying to think, like you have like the salty, like chocolate covered pretzel, like a salty chocolate thing. There's an interesting that does something interesting. That's an interesting combination to have your salty and your sweet flavor kind of combinations. But garlic and sugar is weird in pretty big amounts, and then having that like in a butter. Having that attached to butter is very confusing. Yeah, it's really odd. All right, so well, I'll recover. I'll seek some therapy. Right, space flavored Coca-Cola. Yeah, exactly. Uh, yeah, it's not a bad flavor at all. It just doesn't like. I don't know when you wouldn't. Oh well, I say that now, and then probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna be like, oh, where is those? Where's that bag? I gotta finish those. I'll start craving a confusing flavor of snack. Man. Yeah, very funny. Well, I'm glad I went with that. I was like the packaging, because it didn't, it looked very uh, foreign. I thought maybe it wouldn't be so fun, but yeah, it's definitely a weird combination that I don't think Japan would have ever come up with, unless they were trying to emulate something. But I'll have to talk to somebody from Thailand and see if that's a thing. If you do like garlic butter sugar toast at home, because otherwise I don't know where they came up with that. It doesn't seem like a Thai flavor. Yeah, it's funny. Uh, yeah, Thai food. I haven't had really good Thai food in Japan. That's funny, but I think I'm spoiled though, because Hollywood in LA has that whole row of very marginally health department rated but very delicious Thai restaurants, because there's a lot of Thai immigrants kind of settled in that area. So there's a little row of Thai restaurants, and it's really really good. So I don't know if that has ruined my ability to appreciate it, but the kind of like Japanese-ified versions of Thai food is not so good. Mm. Good. Yeah, well, I'm glad you guys could enjoy. It's always a very there's been a few really bad ones, but that wasn't a real bad one. That was just a real okay. I don't know why you would ever do this, but Yeah, kind of like flaming hot Mountain Dew. It's gonna be one of those flavors where you're just like, mm, yeah, for a limited time. But they have yeah, those flavors, especially like popsicles and stuff, the cream stew popsicles and things like that in Japan. Yeah, what did I just see that I was like, oof, I don't know. They have like a like pasta, like bolognese kind of pasta sauce popsicles, which I guess tomato. There's a lot of tomato alcoholic drinks, so I guess that would be the worst. But yeah, I'll keep looking, and I think a lot of it is just it's for the novelty. It's to take advantage of the trendy kind of novelty that Japanese customers like. I don't think anybody, and especially because they're all so temporary that even if you liked it, you'd have to buy as much as you could immediately because it's going to go away really quick. So spend all this time coming up with these like limited edition flavors just to rotate them out. Yeah, it's funny. Thank you, K5. So saltwater taffy and licorice and cinnamon at the same time. Yes. Well, I do the hard work so you guys can enjoy. Yeah, I'm pretty. Uh, I can chew and swallow just about any weird like Japanese flavor combination. There hasn't been anything that's like made me gag or anything, like especially snack wise. Um, the thought of some of the things though, once they like you taste it, it's like it's okay, and then they tell you what it is, and you're like, oh. So if it was still in your mouth and they told you what it is, a lot of the times it would get a little bit more disgusting. But yeah, it's just stuff that I barely wanted to. Definitely didn't want to taste again and taste in the first place. I can't remember on the stream if there was anything. It was just disappointing stuff. And I haven't been like super brave. There's like a lot of like weird fish stuff and everything that I haven't bought for the stream because a lot of it's like beer food. It's like kind of bar food, like salty fins and fish skin and all kinds of stuff that you don't really think would even be very edible. But if you put enough salt or if you pickle something long enough, I guess you can eat just about everything. Yeah, very, very funny. So keep an eye out for PunBun Bakery if they are going to try to do, if they're internationally going to do stuff. Yeah, I've heard like Southeast Asia and Japan are starting to, because Family Mart I think is all over Asia, so they can kind of dynamically share or a little bit. The distribution can share brands between countries a little bit easier. So that might be part of. So now Southeast Asia is getting a taste for some of the Japanese sweets, like maybe after visiting Japan, and then the local convenience stores start to carry them. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so I wonder. It's been during the pandemic, and I guess Japan is still feeling like it's in the pandemic. They haven't done anything very fun, but it seems like every summer there's some trend they try to do, or there's some like weird flavor or weird, type of dessert or something that they try to get going as a trend for the summer. But the past few years there really hasn't been anything. It's been just pretty low key. So I'll enjoy that again if they start doing the trendier, more this is the summer of bubblegum, fruit pie or whatever, whatever they decide is a good combination. Oh man. Oh, has anybody seen The Northman? The director of The Lighthouse just released that Viking saga story. I was listening to the soundtrack. The soundtrack is amazing. It was on YouTube. There's a couple of people have posted the soundtrack that sounds really good. So I hope I get a chance to see that. Blueberry cashew nut, pickled squid tentacles. That has definitely happened. I think at some point. But Yeah, so I already read that it's not doing very well in its initial release, but who knows how widely released, because it's, you know, kind of an art house. It's like a bigger budget art house film, but it's one of the Scars guards and the girl from Queen's Gambit. Um, yeah, what's her face, Joy something. Um, but it's just it's a revenge story. It reminded me, like the trailer of from it reminded me a lot of the 80s Conan. Like as a boy, you know, his family was killed, or his father was killed. Conan's both parents were killed in the movie. But so he's like, you know, it's a revenge story, but it's got a lot of Norse crazy imagery and stuff. I think Bjork is in it as well. Like she plays like a shaman or a priestess. Oh, and the mother is played by Nicole Kidman. Her face is creeping me out. I mean, she's a decent actress. I mean, I like her as an actress, but her surgery face is really getting freaky. It's, yeah, very bizarre. Uh, yeah, yeah. Keep an eye out. So the Northman, I think it's MAN, is the title, but it's a kind of a art house Viking saga. So, you know, kind of like the Lighthouse. It's a very it looked very visually very interesting, but it's probably has a lot of incredible imagery and some strange kind of, you know, the Norse kind of pagan imagery and stuff that will make it look, you know, visually very unique. I think it's filmed in Iceland too, so yeah, I'm not sure. So maybe very beautiful scenery. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to come to Japan though. I might just have to do streaming or pay per view. Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I can't believe they're going to try to do like we're back to summer movies again. Is that even a thing? Because they're yeah, already talking about the summer movies. I can't even be excited by any of that anymore. That's so sad. They used to be kind of fun when it would start to pick up. No, especially, you know, in Los Angeles, it was very easy to see everything. Now it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's much more difficult. You have to plan your day around going to the movie theater. Oh, nice. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Unknown Girl. Yeah, the first stream, that first stream that didn't exist. Uh, we were talking a little bit about the movie made by Tippi Hedren's, I think, husband at the time, um, where they had the all the big cats in some. I think they filmed it in Africa somewhere in some preserve, and so it's basically a house full of like full size lions, like full grown lions, and some other big cats. But yeah, it's pretty horrifying because of how you know the things that were edited out were probably pretty terrible. People, you know, getting big bites out of their heads and everything because there's no acting required in that movie. It's just pure terror. Nice. Yeah, but that movie had some weird history. I think it was banned or they just had trouble. Or maybe it never got finished. I think that might have been part of the problem is that they didn't never get the funds to finish it. And then when they did, then maybe hit some of the loopholes or the loopholes, the red tape and stuff for like getting a rating and getting the animal uh, yeah, the I can't even think of the abbreviation, but the no animals were harmed people. uh Nice. Yeah, that might be a really, well, I don't know, maybe it's the content is a little too intense, but I was going to say that might be a fun Mystery Science Theater or Riff Tracks episode if they did Roar, but the whole time they'd just be like, what, it'd just be unbelievable, or you know, disbelief at how stupid an idea that is. uh yeah, it's crazy. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Oh, I gotta catch up with Matt. I haven't talked to Matt in a while. I got a message from him on Facebook. Yeah, so I'll be around this week on Friday for the weekly, and yeah, try to do some research before then and see if I can uh, get comments to show up a little bit bigger on that stream, because I think that would make it a little more fun, and then we could make reference to it, and it would, visually it would be there, so people watching it wouldn't be like, where are they reading that from? And yeah, so maybe I can make that work a little bit better. I don't know, but yeah, crazy. Yeah, right, yeah, exactly. No animals were harmed, but 70 actors were slashed and bitten horrifically. Yeah, because it seems like they had a lot of local, like a lot of the crew was like local African, maybe people that worked at one of the safari parks or whatever. So they had some animal experience, but they weren't trained to get animals to perform and be safe in front of a camera. So just basically people running around with cameras, and actors running around with lions, and a whole house being like torn apart by this giant group of big cats. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Huh, yeah, so I still don't know what I did wrong for the first part of this, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely not a fun movie to watch. I guess it'd be more fun to get drunk with a bunch of friends and watch it, because it's just how insane you'd have to be to make something like that. Uh, yeah, crazy. So yeah, got to do more government forms. So I got to renew my visa here, and that's always fun to request different paperwork and stuff that most of it I can't read. All right. Wow. Well, hope everyone is doing well. Yeah. I'm really, an unknown gross idea how so many people getting injured making a roar, and they still continue to make it. I think that was probably he probably got abandoned by a lot of the people that he got to help him make it. Maybe so many people got hurt. They're just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore, and so that's what extended it. Yeah, look on YouTube too for a couple of like making of, or like people talking about, because the movie's got some weird history. It's got some very odd history, and it doesn't seem like it seems like they just wanted to be like the guy wanted to be a weirdo, but at the same time maybe had some good intentions. So it's a combination of like, yeah, who knows. Yeah, it's I should just get a permanent resident visa, but I just have a spouse visa because the paperwork for that is really easy to deal with compared to the other stuff, and I have to renew. It's every what am I thinking here? It's every 5 years now. I think it's 2, 3, 3, 5, something like that. Um, but I've been here so long now that I'm renewing it again. Yeah, and it's funny because once it gets longer, I forget the process. So yeah, having to go back and do all that stuff over again is funny. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they actually did a formal documentary about the making of it. Seems like that would be a more interesting movie than the actual movie. The movie itself is kind of just bizarre, because once you just associate with movies, if someone is going to be like wrestling with a lion or something, that it's going to be a guy off camera with a stuffed paw with a broomstick, and like doing some sort of, but it's just like people trying to survive their interactions with actual lions. So it makes the whole movie thing, yeah, feel weird and unnecessary. uh yeah, but it's not so bad. I think compared to a lot of other countries, the visa process is much kinder here. And they really value people that have any technical training or whatever. So if you're a scientist or a lawyer or whatever, if you have some sort of specialized education, they make visas a lot easier to get here as well. Yeah, which is interesting. I'm not sure how many countries actually do that, but they don't take a lot of refugees. That's the interesting thing. and I guess the size of the country and everything, but Japan is always very, yeah, we'll take 100. Like other countries are, like Europe is trying to absorb 1 million Syrian refugees or Ukrainian refugees, and Japan is like, we could do like a couple dozen. Does that help? Yeah. So they're not very good with humanitarian crises. They donate a lot. Like Japan is very generous with donating during disasters and things, but and big humanitarian crises, but they just don't have the space, or they don't have the mentality to really help you know temporary refugees and set up housing and things that is not going to be insane culture shock. Nice. Yeah, that should be a thing. Like you should have to do that. You have to like fill out some paperwork, and they ask you a bunch of questions. It's like, okay, so are you like even participating in this marriage anymore? Are you how are you feeling about this? Are you even there anymore? And you have to like file every certain amount of years. uh Nice. Oh wow, that's funny. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's true. If you had to re-up your marriage every so often. Yeah, that's funny. Uh, what was I? Yeah, I heard a couple of stories like that, not related to Japan, but in other countries where people like either someone will go ahead, like whoever's easier, if it's better for like an educated man or for a woman to get a visa into a country, maybe for refugee status or whatever, then they'll go ahead. It could be an arranged marriage in their home country. Then one of them will go ahead and kind of prepare the way for the other person then to enter the country as a spouse once they, have their visa established. But sometimes when your partner goes ahead of you and sees their new life in Canada or Australia or England, then they just say, it's okay. You don't need to come. I'm going to live my life here. So, yeah. Yeah, and I know that's always very tempting. Like if you live in a big city in the U.S., there's always an opportunity. It seems like there's always somebody that's like, yeah, will you just marry me for the? I need a green card. Can we just get married for the green card? And then you go through the whole process, and you have to deal with like interviews and stuff. But they'll, if they've got money, they'll pay you for the inconvenience. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's funny to technically still be married, and if you can't find the person, depending on what the divorce laws are, if you can't find the person, then you can't get divorced. Mm, yeah, yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know anybody that actually did that in like my circle of friends or anything. Anybody that actually did that, but I remember people talking about like students in Chicago and stuff said that they'd been approached by people when they were students to just do that. And as a student, that's very tempting because it feels like a lot more money if they offer you like a couple $1,000s or whatever. It seems like a lot of money as a student, and you don't care, as much, about having being divorced in your 20s. You don't mind that so much when you're young. Uh, yeah, it's funny. Hmm. Yeah, with the I wonder if there's a problem here with that. I haven't heard much about that, but if the situation, I have heard that there's like African immigrants will pretend to be African American immigrants because that makes a cooler boyfriend for Japanese girls. So it's a easier chance to marry if they pretend to be American, which must be must be hysterical. I think a lot of them hate that whole style, but yeah, but I haven't heard a lot about scams and stuff. And the government kind of quietly like sorts things out anyhow. I think they'll be onto you pretty fast, unless you know the yakuza is handling your your visa preparations. Who knows? But yeah, I don't have any funny stories about Japan. Hmm. All right. So, yeah, I got nothing. I got stuff I want to get finished, but nothing, yeah, very exciting. And still, yeah, still putting together the, and I guess I still have a few months, but the anniversary book for domestic abuse. We'll see. A show called Below Deck, and one of the people kissed a girl, then said he had a fiance, and the girl was annoyed. And then he said it was for a visa, and I'm like, why did they say that on TV? Yeah, right. That's the stupidest thing to possibly say. Is, oh no, don't worry, it was just for the visa. Don't worry. Oh wait, is immigration watching this show? Uh, yeah, and I think with social media and stuff now too, people might get those arranged, those business arrangements in trouble a lot more if they have yeah, weird photos or whatever. And that's probably what they expect too, is they immigration now, if they're investigating whether your marriage is legitimate or not, I'm sure they look for social media. So you have to take a bunch of pictures with this like Russian guy or whatever in your social media, and your friends are like, what's happening, who is this? Yeah, it's gotta be funny. Yeah, because I remember just from my my wife's green card, they wanted a lot of family photos, so we just took so we had to, every time we got together with anybody, we had to do group photos and stuff, just so we had stuff for the green card application. Yeah, that's a real pain in the ass too. That's a really long and expensive process compared to Japan, to do a visa for Japan, and Japan has a lot more, well, I guess a lot. It offers a different thing, not as much maybe prosperity, but yeah, it seems like it should be a little more difficult. But I guess though they kind of rely on their culture and language barrier to kind of keep people that just want an easier life, keep them out, because that does make it much more difficult to assimilate or get comfortable here. Yeah, very funny. What people will do. All right. Well, I guess before I figure out how to crash this computer again or something like that, I'll get going for this week. So sorry about the short and very clumsy clumsy live stream this week. But we did have a very weird snack, so I guess hopefully that made up for it. But the PunBun bakery sure does make a confusing cookie. So yeah, if you ever have a chance to try. Have I had Thai dessert? I thought Thai desserts were just like sweet, like tapioca and kind of like the Chinese sweet, not tofu, but the sweet kind of puddings and stuff. I can't remember if I've ever had a Thai dessert, but it wasn't garlicky, I don't think. Oh, thank you so much, K5. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll stop trying to figure out what those cookies taste like and move on with my day. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Just a combination of weird stuff. But thank you guys for tolerating my disconnecting and my new schedule. I'll hopefully things will get more regular, and yeah, and as everything calms down, hopefully I'll feel more normal. But take care, everybody. It was so good to see you, and fun to go back and forth about everything that's going on. And I'll have to catch up on the Johnny Depp trial. So this is just like a defamation trial, right? It's not divorce or anything. It's just defamation. So, oof, crazy. Yeah, Sedona, it's been a while. It's good to see you. K5, Unknown Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you, Unknown Girl, again for your work putting those videos together. I'll get things posted on the channel. That's so sweet. And Yum, we got a little pop in from Yum at the beginning of the second stream. All right, everyone. So take care. And abusecartoons.com, of course, is the website. And like we saw in the comments section, gocomics.com/domestic abuse for the archive of all of these cartoons. And if you find one that you like in the last few years, you can go back and match the dates on the live stream and see it being drawn. And then patreon.com/abusecartoons to support the cartoon, and also Abuse Cartoons on social media for notifications for streams and everything. So take care, everyone, and we'll do this again next week, hopefully consistently and in a longer amount of time, and everything will be better. Maybe the snack will be even a little weirder. All right. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Goodbye.